Hey there, hey, and welcome to this Hump Day pod of Born to Be a Star. 2 days closer to Friday, which means 2 days closer to the weekend. Now, I'm only excited about the weekend because I don't have to work on the weekend as of yet. But there will be some of these Saturdays where I will be at work to 2 o'clock on a Saturday. But at least it's not 4. It could probably be worse than that, so I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to do it. But who likes working on a Saturday? Nobody. I'm just going to say that like it is. Today is another day, and it is another opportunity for us to recognize our star power. And it is Wednesday, one of my favorite days of the week, because I know tomorrow is Thursday, and the day after that is Friday. Even if I have to work on a Saturday, I still like Wednesday. Just saying, unless I have it off. But even if I have it off, I know the next day I'm going back is going to be on a Thursday. So that's not bad. Today is another day, another opportunity for you to recognize your star power, for you to look at your reflection in the mirror and reflect on where you've been and where you're going to next. It is an opportunity for you to cease everything that you want. Honestly. Honestly. It's Wednesday. We got a lot to talk about today. Look in the mirror. Relish in your star power. Relish in where you've been and where you're going next on your journey. And relish in today and tomorrow and every opportunity you can. Relish in it. It's your life. Make it great. Make it amazing and make it unstoppable. Do that. Seriously, do that. Today is another day and another opportunity for us to talk about the mantras. That's how we start this conversation off every day. First up, yes, you can. Yes, you can decide you want to pick out a new scent. I did. I'm getting Chanel. And it smells really good. Yes, I can decide that I don't want to partake in bad decisions because they have bad consequences. Yes, I can decide that I like Volkswagen versus other car companies and I'm sticking with them. Yes, I can decide that I want to get streaks or I want to dye some of my hair because I'm starting to go gray and I'm starting to feel like an old lady. Oh my God, why is this happening to me? Yes, I can decide that I want to cook more at home or I want to order out more because it's cheaper to do that than buy food at the grocery store. Yes, I can decide that I want to live in a condo instead of an apartment. And yes, I can decide that I want to be happy instead of sad. Yes, I can. Following the yes, you can is the never give up. Thanks, John Cena, for the mantra of the positivity of the conversation, which is if you give up, how are you going to get to the best part of the story? You're not, right? Giving up doesn't get you to the best part of the story. Giving up gets you to, I don't know, not a great place. So don't give up, right? Be strong. Outside of that, not giving up and being strong, how are you going to get to the best part of the story if you're only listening to it halfway through? You're not going to get to the happily ever after. You're not going to see the good things happen. You're not going to see the flowers grow. You're not going to see everything that you put into something grow and flourish if you're only listening to it halfway through. So give it some time, give it an option, and find a way to find the beauty in the good things. Honestly, I know it sounds difficult, but you can do it. John Cena says never give up because He does the most make-a-wishes in the world, and if he can say that, why can't you and I? That's why I added it to the podcast a long time ago, because I believe saying to yourself every day, never give up, is a way for you not to give up. It's a way for you to stick things out and to accomplish things. I feel like it's important. Following that is why not today? Because I struggle with procrastination. I struggle with indecisiveness. And those aren't good things. Procrastination and indecisiveness isn't going to get you anywhere. It's going to leave you feeling just upset, angry, just not accomplished. Just, it's going to leave you having bad feelings. Like, I should have done that. I should have did this, blah, 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 blah. You don't want to feel like that all the time. If you've got goals that you want to accomplish, find a way to accomplish them. If you've got something that you need to do, find a way to do it. If you need to paint the walls, if you need to buy new furniture, if you seriously need to move out of the apartment and buy property, even though the numbers are really horrible right now, if you need to do it, find a way to do it and get it done. If something needs to change, if something needs to happen, then you have to be the one that controls that. Why not today is a wake-up call. Get up. Call your mom back. Get up. Wash the dishes. Get up. Fold the laundry. Get up. Get ready for work earlier so you can be on the highway and you can miss the traffic. Be ready and prepared for a day that might be great or a day that might suck. Be aware. Be up. Be active and be ready. This is life, man. There is no preparation for it. It's just here. We have to live it, enjoy it, and experience it. Yes, we can. Never give up. And most importantly, why not today? We can't put off today for tomorrow, assuming that we have time to do everything. No, instead, we have to get things done. We can't procrastinate. We have to make the appointments and we have to get things done. Honestly. The T is care for your hair. I struggle trying to decipher what color do I want to be. Do I want to stay brown? Do I want to have natural highlights? Do I want to go blonde? Do I want to have blonde streaks? Do I want to go back to red? What do I want to do with my hair? Do I want to put weave in so I could just have my hair braided and just sew that on top of it? Do I really want to invest hours getting my hair braided just to take it out? Is 8 weeks long enough? Honestly. It just feels like why put off today for tomorrow when we don't know if tomorrow's coming? That's it. And the tea of the day with the hair is, I'm indecisive. I can't make up my mind. I like all these different colors. That I struggle with why not today and all these problems. I do. But honestly, care for your hair means using conditioner. Care for your hair means washing it proactively. Means not damaging it by putting constant heat on it every opportunity you can. That's what care for your hair means. Care for your hair means doing things that are important and understanding that if you don't care for your hair, you might not have any hair. That's the tea of the day. If you don't condition your hair, if you don't put in the correct products, if you don't take a break from things, you don't do your hair, you're not going to be happy. That's what it means. That's it. I've tried a lot of products. I tried the curly thing. I've done things that have worked, have not worked. And honestly, you have to be smart with your hair or you won't have any. I've bleached my hair out. I've done a lot of horrible things with my hair over the years. But I'm telling you, if you want to have nice hair that's thick and manageable, the only way you can have that is by taking care of your hair. That's the tea of the day, and the tea is some Mint Majesty. Or maybe we should have raspberry tea. I think we're going to have that today. Raspberry. Why not? Moving into the next part of our conversation. On this Wednesday, let's get into no media allowed, no media allowed, no media allowed, because they lie to us anyway. Where does all the money go that the politicians take from us in every way that they can through federal taxes, even state taxes? When you get paid, whether it's monthly or bi-weekly, right? Whether you're salary or hourly at your job, right? Where does all the money that they take from us in taxes go? Because the roads that I drive on when I drive to work every day, or when Skip drives, or we go out together as a family, when we're in the car, the roads suck. Which leads me to think, really, mm-hmm. Which lead me to think that they waste our money, our tax money. They're giving it to Ukraine. What about the people that live in America? Why do we keep talking about Ukraine and all these other countries and all these other religions and all this other crap, and we're ignoring Americans? We let these people come to this country that we live in, and they get to not coincide with what's happening here, but they get to do whatever they want and bring over their own stuff. How the fuck does that work? Because if I want to go to Pakistan or a country like that, or China or Tokyo, and I try to voice my opinion and do something that's American there, it's likely I could die, be imprisoned, or something really horrible. So why isn't that the same thing here? Question mark for sure. The Pentagon is off the rails. With all the money that they're giving to Ukraine, dude, how much money are they going to give to them? I don't understand, man. It's like, how many billions are we going to do? Just billions upon billions upon billions. The other day they gave some sort of like, I don't know. It was like some in-depth amount of money. It was like $144 billion. Couldn't that money have been used on the problems that exist here? Like, I don't know, the border problem that we're having, or the idea that we need more police. Like, Clearly, there's a crime issue here that they created, and there's a border issue here that they created as well. Why is it that everything seems to be so hard? It's literally just a nightmare. And the Pentagon doesn't have any reason for accidentally giving money to people who they accidentally shouldn't give it to. But they do it. Republicans are the party of the people because the Democrats aren't the party of the people. The Democrats are the party of Black Lives Matter, who is a group of people that want to live in gated white communities that you've never seen, that you can't afford to get into. And I'm not saying that you can't afford to get in there, because you probably can. What I am saying is they don't want to live in the communities that they say that they represent, because they don't actually represent those communities. Do you actually think they actually care about black people, white people, Spanish people, Taiwanese people, Jamaican people, Indian people, Asian people, Native American people? Any religion, any race, any skin tone, do you actually in any way actually believe that these politicians care about you? They're all crooked. They'll do anything for money. That is it. That's always been the story with these people. They will do anything for money. And I mean anything. I don't think they have limitations. I don't think they have limits. I do think they will switch and change and do any of these things if it's convenient to them. That's what I do think. I think that the Republicans weren't always the party of the people. I think that it happened during the Obama years where like the Republicans had to switch sides there. It just ended up happening. Do you know how Trump became president? And I've talked about this before. Do you know how Trump became president? Trump became president because politics is corrupted by people that are these monsters. They claim that they're not these people, but they are. Trump won because he was an outsider. Trump won because he was willing to do something that had never been done before. And the way he's probably going to win again is because he is his original self. There's not money that can be paid to say he's something he's not. He couldn't be bought off. And I know that it could be really convenient to act like he could, but he's not. These people wanted a scapegoat. They wanted somebody that they could blame everything on, and they picked Donald Trump. And it is years later, he is not the president, and they continue to talk about him every day in every way. It's just despicable. Trickle for who? The trickle down effect doesn't work for anybody. They can lie and act like it does, but it doesn't. Honestly. Who are they trickling down to? And why would you want a slither of something being trickled down? That's the sad part of all this. Am I the only one seriously listening to the way that sounded? Because, like I said earlier, and like I say all the time, I'm a person that has worked very hard to get where I am. And honestly, the trickle down effect has never worked. Not for me or anyone else. Moving on from politics, which I can't stand, to something even better. Unapologetic laughter. Some art isn't for everyone, yet they pretend like ugly ass, like modern art is for everybody, and it's getting away from what art really is. Honestly. Why do we have to pretend that things aren't art? And why do we have to pretend that things that are ugly are beautiful? The idea of art is that it's objective, but it's not objective anymore. It's just ugly, man. All the Martin Luther King crap that they made, all the stuff that they're trying to represent something that it doesn't represent, it's hideous shit, man. Hideous. And as somebody that has taken watercolor, has taken painting, has done ceramics, has experience in that. Honestly. Honestly, it's ugly. It's fucking ugly. The colors don't match. It's not pretty. I'm tired of lying about it. Can we just be real? The MLK statues, again, hideous. The idea that they want to take statues down because they want to act like it has something to do with like slaves, okay. But honestly, it's just going to get worse. Holly shoes, holy shoes. God, I can't even read my own damn handwriting. Holy shoes. Why do people continuously wear shoes that have holes in them? Is it because they don't want to get rid of them because they love them, or because I don't know? It has to just be that reason, right? Maybe people don't want to get rid of things that they're used to. Just a thought. When you buy crappity quality, it shows. When you buy crappy quality, it's evident and it shows. That's it. Bad quality doesn't have a good lasting time, and it's evident. Just a thought. Everything is made in China, but we pretend like it's not, and we pretend like that's a problem. Like, ask somebody that likes Apple products. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that Apple products are made in America, because they're not. They're made in China. Now, I don't agree with everything made in China, but I did download that Temu app, and I'm not using it, and I probably should delete it, but it's still on my phone, and we'll see what happens. Honestly. Why are we acting like things are something that they probably aren't? I'm okay with some things being made in China now, and I don't agree with a lot of what China does, and I don't really want to like buy things from China actively, but I do like technology, and I'm not going to say I'm not going to use Apple products because they're made in China, because I'm going to. But everything is basically made in China, and I guess we just got to live with that. Moving into the main part of the conversation, everything costs more, and there's only one person to blame for that: Joe Biden. Is it time to layer up? Yes, it's getting colder outside. I'm considering finding my boots, man. Updating broken technology, you're just going to have to get something newer, because sometimes it takes too much effort to like update something that's broken or old. Sometimes you just have to upgrade. Like, my laptop's not working and I have no idea how to fix it, so I'm just going to just buy another one. Are laptops a thing of the past? Like, do people even have laptops? Can I just get away with having my iPad? But my iPad is old, so do I just buy a new iPad? Fall cleaning. What do I mean by fall cleaning? Getting the blankets out, right? Putting away the summer sandals. Letting go of the summer. It's time to bring out the fall stuff. New lip shades. I'm kind of going for like a light, like a pink, like a red, a mauve color, maybe even some sort of an orange. I'm going for those like fall shades right now, but I'm definitely looking for some new colors right now, and I'm definitely going to go on Kylie and see what she has available. Are monthly subscriptions still cool? For some things, I guess, but not for everything. You don't really want to be paying a monthly subscription for something that you might not actually be using. Taking care of your skin. Taking care of your skin is essential, because you don't want to get like lines and bad things that you probably don't want. Just a thought. Moving into watching things. It's Wednesday, so you know what time it is. Dynamite's coming on tonight. AEW, All Elite Wrestling. Let's go. Who is Erin Carter? Well, we've watched a couple episodes, and so far, so good. Twisted Metal, we saw the season finale of that. That was really a unique show. Definitely not what I expected it to be, but it was very interesting. If you haven't watched it, you should. It's on Peacock. Retribution, that's on Paramount Plus. The Consultant, me and Skip started watching a couple episodes of that this past weekend, and we've been watching some here and there this week. And so far, I really have to say it is a crazy show, but I like it, and I can't wait to watch the next episode. I don't know how he found the show, but I really think it's really great. When it comes to other things we're looking at, All the Queen's Men, that's on Amazon or Paramount, one or the other. Mercy, Elevator Game, Channel Zero, that is on Shudder, and Horror Fear Begins. That looks like it's something scary. As far as me watching things, I'm watching some dating show right now, and I'm probably going to be watching a lot of Shudder. Those are my two go-tos right now because I love scary. And these dating shows are just so bad. I can't help but look at them and laugh. Moving into food, low-carb ice cream. Well, it's low-carb protein ice cream. I should find that in the grocery store to see what it tastes like. Jalapeno shrimp tacos. That can be a weekly dinner thing. You basically take shrimp, jalapenos, make your own sauce. Boom. Get some tortillas, some lettuce. Boom. Some tomatoes, some pico. You could have that be like a Monday night thing, like taco night Tuesday. Let's go. Penne alla vodka. So obviously you're going to need penne. At least you're going to need to make a alla vodka sauce from scratch. You're going to need vodka. You're going to need everything that goes into that. You mix that together, add some Parmesan on top. You can put it in the oven if you want to add more cheese. So it could be ooey gooey cheesy squeezy. And you can have that any night of the week too. Slow cooker beef enchiladas. So you put the beef in the slow cooker, right? You add in, onions or peppers. Let that simmer. Then you get tortillas, you wrap up the beef with cheese, and then you make like an enchilada sauce. You want to do like a tomatoes. You want to obviously get like the little mixer. You obviously want this to be something very, flavorful and liquidy because it's got to go over all the enchiladas before you put it into the oven. I would add Mexican cheese on top of that. Put that in the oven. Put that in there for about 25 to 30 minutes. Take that out. Boom. You could have that any night of the week. You could have that for a meal prep. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. I kind of want to make that right now. Big Mac smash tacos. So you're going to get beef, cheese, make your Big Mac sauce, which is ketchup, mustard, mayo. Mix that all together. I would personally add some jalapenos in that because I like spice. Then you're going to get ground beef, and you could also put, whatever else you want in that. Mix that together. Flatten the burgers in a pan, making them smash burgers, and you're going to get a tortilla. You put the burger in the tortilla. Then you get, everything that normally goes on a Big Mac, and you fold it in half, and you make it a taco instead of a sandwich. Who doesn't want that? I think we're going to make that this week for dinner. Keto onion rings. So everything that goes in a normal onion ring, you're just making it keto. So you could do that with a muffin tray. You can really get creative with this. There's so many recipes for them. I honestly think you'll love it. My friends, that's the end of this Hump Day pod. Thank you for tuning into the Wednesday edition of Born to Be a Star. And I will see you tomorrow, Thursday. Bye.